Here with John Spanos, the president of football operations for the Chargers. And John, I know you focus so much of your time on the NFL draft. So with that said, as we prepare for Pittsburgh, let's go back to the 2010 draft and the names Ramon Harewood and Jamar Brown, who were picked in the 6th round. And in between those picks, the Steelers had a selection in the 6th round. They went with Antonio Brown from Central Michigan. When you go to the back of the draft, you're looking for a diamond in the rough. Heck of a guy to take a flyer on.
Yeah, it turned out to be an unbelievable pick for them. One of the best receivers in the game today, and really a very complete wide receiver. And it's funny because some guys, you know, they have great physical traits, height, weight, speed, and it shows on tape. And some guys just play bigger, faster, stronger than their measurables, and that's Antonio Brown. Tremendous speed at the position, burst, acceleration, incredible body control, runs great routes, very savvy, very crafty, and of course, outstanding run after catchability as well. So really a complete wide receiver. And again, here's a play. He's at the top of the screen here. This is from this year against the 49ers. And what you're going to see is right off the line, you know, he's facing press coverage, does a great job evading press, getting outside. He's going to run a vertical route. And you can see clearly a lot of respect on the defense for this player. The safety immediately comes over the top. And essentially right here, they're double teaming this player. You see the safety's over the top. The corner's playing underneath coverage. He's double covered. And the quarterback, this is how much faith he has in the player. He still throws it down the field to him, knowing the player has the ability to go make a play. And as you can see, Antonio Brown uses that speed to run past both players and make the catch. And then right here, you're going to see a little bit of his run after catch ability. Makes one tackler miss, cuts back, and gets about 15 extra yards out of that play at the end with his run after the catch ability. So that's an example of him playing a lot faster than, say, his timed 40. Here we're going to see in the same game an example of him playing bigger than his size. He's at the top of the screen again, and he's just going to run a little comeback here. He's going to sit down, and you can see again, right when the quarterback's getting ready to throw the ball, right there he's releasing it. The defensive back is actually in between the quarterback and the receiver in pretty good coverage. But here's where you're going to see a little bit of his craftiness, a little savvy. He does a great job right there to come back to the ball. That's one of the things our coaches are always teaching receivers. You got to come back to the ball. In a contested catch situation, you have to win the ball. You have to go get it and not just sit there and wait for it. And he does that there, makes a great play. Again, another time, an example where the quarterback has a lot of faith in his receiver to go make a play, and he did it. So as you can see, a very, very talented player at the wide receiver position for the Steelers.
You know what's fascinating, too, from a casual fan perspective is we're looking at those plays with Antonio Brown, and he doesn't look open at all. The confidence the quarterback has in that player, really outstanding. Well, Antonio Brown's certainly not Pittsburgh's only weapon. Leveon Bell is back after a 2-game suspension, and he looks like he's returned to his old form.
Yeah, very talented running back. Again, a lot of size and strength at the position. At the combine, I think he was close to 230 pounds, so he might be a little bit down weight-wise, but still a very big running back. And what you see with him is really excellent patience, vision, balance, and feet. And clearly a good athlete for his size. And here's a running play against the Rams from this year. And you're going to see it's just going to be a run to the left side between the guard and the tackle. And at the point in time when he gets this ball, he's going to see a hole, but he's also going to see the starting middle linebacker for the Rams right in the middle of the hole, James Laurinaitis. And this is a perfect example of him having the recognition and the awareness to know he needs to be patient here, because he has a right guard coming from across the formation who's going to get just enough of the linebacker, and he's going to use his feet, make a great cut here. But you'll see it all is really set up by the running back. Right when he gets the ball, he has a little bit of a hesitation right there. A little bit, and that's what allows the guard to come over, gets him into the second level, makes another great cut at the second level to get extra yards. So clearly a very talented runner in between the tackles. And then another huge part of his game is his ability as a receiver. He's a tremendous receiver, and that starts with, first of all, having the ability to get open versus man or zone, which he can do, and then having the hands, the instincts, the adjustability. And so right here, we're going to see a big third down play from their game against the Rams this year. And you're going to see Leveon Bell basically run a pattern here, sneak through the line. And as soon as he gets through the line, the middle linebacker has him in coverage, one-on-one. And he's really in good position here. And what you're going to see, the quarterback's going to throw the ball even though the running back doesn't even have his head around yet. And so really, this is a tremendous play by Leveon Bell. First of all, right here, even though he's covered, he makes a nice spin move to separate. So it starts again with creating separation from the defender to get open. And then he's got to get his head around, he's got to locate the ball, and he only has time to get one hand up, but as you can see, he makes an outstanding play here to come down with the catch and, of course, get into the second level and pick up a first down for them. So again, that's one example of his receiving ability. Like I said, very versatile guy, very good runner, and a very good receiver.